Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday. Turn this down. So what are we doing today for Sunday Funday? Honestly, we're checking up on old Fitzgerald. I really wanted to know where this one placed in some of the ones that we've done recently. So we put old Fitzgerald bottle and bond, 7-year, 100 proof. We got it for $69.99 against the tried and true and the trusty Early Times bottle and bond, 100 proof. We got a liter for $19.99.
Liter.
This has won so many blinds. We just recently did this Dexter finished three wood one. We got it for $59.79, and this one also comes in. It's 100.6 proof, and it's had a really good flavor. And I substituted it for the Jack Daniels that we have behind us. And another one, Still Austin bottled and bond, another 100 proofer. This is a 6-year one. We got it for $79.99. So this is another one that has done very well in a bunch of blinds. So, this one you could find. This one is like, you got to search for, you know what I mean?
Here, anyway,
around.
yeah. It has surfaced twice now.
It has surfaced a couple times, but is it worth the price tag? Is what my moral of the story is. So regular mystery.
We didn't
mash,
run and get another one.
Mix up rules. Mike pours them. I'm out of the room. I shuffle him. He's out of the room. You'll be seeing what we're seeing because I'll run a B rule. We will be drinking the same thing at the same time. We're going to start on glass 1 because these usually run long. But I really wanted to know is. Like, did this open up? You know what I mean? Because it's been a little bit for that. Good. Yeah, it is actually very good. And I wanted to see how it compares. Because, again, this one, the Early Times Bottle and Bond, if you've never tried it, it's an absolute banger on the bottom
It's
shelf.
almost a guarantee if you're shopping, if you're out vacationing and you see this bottle, for the price, it's almost impossible not to get it. You'll be sad if you don't.
Ooh, that is fruity, whatever that is.
It's even like fruit on the nose with caramel.
Wow. I actually like that a lot. That is actually really fruity today. I have to guess that one's this one because I think that's the only one that's in 3 wood. But man, that's good. See, this was a surprise. I wanted to hate this one. We just recently
did it. It's got pretty good legs.
Yeah, everything about that was very good. It coated very good. There's no elbows whatsoever.
No.
And it has a nice oaky presence. That's a tough one to start with right now. I'll tell you that.
It does have a pretty good oak finish.
And by tough, I don't mean tough for us, tough for the rest of them that are going to have to come up after that one. Because, man,
it does stick around.
Yeah, it coats very good, has a good viscosity. I really thought I was just going to dump on that one. Not 100% sure that's what it is. You'll know what it is. I'm just guessing, but
I'm doing the same thing, as always.
But I don't know if I stepped on you. I 1,000% agree. We can't get Early Times Bottle and Bond up here. So it is one of the ones, like if anyone I know is traveling and they showing me pictures.
Not even random.
Because some of my friends will show me pictures and I'm like, can you just grab me one of them, please? Because we can't get them here.
Those is a day and night.
Yeah, that was fruity.
This is like hidden.
Yeah, that was coming out. I agree. This one was coming out of the glass.
That was like, you could smell it from here.
Yeah. I even rinsed my mouth and it's still in there.
I will agree with that as well. Well, totally different.
Totally,
taste.
yeah, it's day and night. This might not even been fair to put in, but my thinking behind it was, I was just curious because I was going to put it in the Jack Daniels bottle and bond that we have behind us because I always liked that one too, but that wouldn't have been fair either. So I just figured I would throw it in.
It's got flavor, but it doesn't hang around, and it's not as fruity, and it doesn't have an oak end. So,
yes, and yes. yeah. I 1,000% agree with all of that.
It's not bad.
Hence why I said it's for the rest of them. It's hard to follow this one if that's the first one. Whatever glass
I'm not
one
sure
was,
if that is the first one.
It doesn't matter. Whatever glass 1 was, that's a tough one to beat. This one does not have the viscosity, does not have the hang time, the finish. It's not bad in any way.
No.
But coming off of glass 1, it's definitely taking a seat back a little bit.
Yeah. With everything. Nose finish.
Yep.
Hang time.
Yep. And it may open up better on the way back, but from left to right, it's definitely running in second place right now.
I hear you. This is a little more caramel-esque.
This has a little bit of a little bit more coming out of the glass too.
That's what I meant.
I'm curious what that is now.
There's a pretty good nut in this one.
Which was what?
I think it's the Early Times.
That's what I was thinking. There was definitely a nut.
I'm not sure though. Honestly, this time, if this is, you read my paper.
No, but that's where
actually,
I'm leaning
I
towards.
have Still Austin here. Actually.
Okay. I do remember liking Still Austin a lot. That has won a couple blinds. I don't remember which one I got a nut in, but there is a nutty presence in this one for sure.
And it seems to hang. It hangs a lot longer than 2. I don't know if it's hanging as good as 1. But it has a change of flavor. It was fair to middling.
1 was almost unfair. But you know what? They're all in the general price range, so it's not really.
They're all 100 proof.
Yep.
So I don't know what's unfair about it.
No, you're right. Right. And again, I that's what I kind of went with. I went to try to keep them around the same proof. That was
so I'm getting I'm getting like that powdered sugar smell in this one.
This is gonna be a tough. The 3 and 4 is where I'm gonna be confused.
I'm thinking 1 and 4. Oh, 3 and 4?
Oh, that's nice. Again, what we guess for bottles, we're just a contest
that's
between.
A better ride.
It's way better.
It's not the avenue I'm going, but
well, that has the viscosity. That might even be that could be Still Austin too, because I really like that one. Whatever 4 is coats like 1 does. Doesn't have the flavor, but it has that viscosity and the oiliness that stays in your mouth
with a different flavor.
100%.
It might even be a little bit more of a change of flavor.
It's more of an caramel to oak, where that one was a fruit bomb.
So I get a little bit of a nut to an oak on this one, but
and you get a nut in 4. You talking? Okay.
Yeah, the middle for me comes nutty with a nice oak and drizzle. But I don't know if
what
that's
kind of nut.
You kind of nut.
That's very good.
It is very good.
That's very good.
I don't agree with your bottles, but that's all right.
My bottles could switch on the way back. I could totally switch on the way back. But
it's funny, your glasses look like mine.
I was going to say, I can almost end it right now, but I'm curious to see how it is.
Yeah, because it does change.
It does definitely change. So try to expedite it. We're going to take a quick second. We'll be back. So, all right. So we are back. We're going to start on the right, work our way left.
Conversations.
Oh, there it is. That's scrumptious now.
It is day and night. We do bullshit too long.
This was a long one. I say 1 second. It's 1 second for you. It's not for us.
This is actually, this is
delicious. There's a deep oaky presence at the end of this right now. It's caramel with oak.
I even get a little bit of a light oatmeal in there.
Ooh. I'm not getting your oatmeal, but it's definitely, I can see where you're going with that.
No, this is very good.
For those of you that throw a charred oak in your oatmeal, I can get it. That is actually very good.
No,
I like that.
It does have a nice end residue.
This is the, if someone said, what does bourbon taste like? I would want to point to this.
Pretty close.
It's got like that caramel with a nice oaky finish. It's not aggressive. It's tasty. It coats very well. It stays in your mouth. Like, this is what, honestly, if someone was if I was to, here, you try this. This is what a bourbon tastes like. Like when you get your first scotch and you're not sure where you're gonna go with it.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole different land.
Mm-hmm.
Because that really these variety pack.
They really are. I mean, how many? Who would have thought? We're probably on our 1,000th bottle that we've done, and not one of them tastes the same.
This is way fruitier.
All right, let me check your fruit. I don't know about that.
Compared to 4?
Are you sure fruit is the word you're looking for? Nope.
Okay.
I'm not going with fruit.
What are you getting?
What fruit are you getting? I'm really getting nothing compared to 4, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, that was more the bourbon flavors. This
Oh,
is
no,
like a
no.
lighter,
It's lighter and brighter.
disappearing.
But I can't say fruit. I wouldn't say, unless you're going to go with like pear, because it doesn't smell like anything. You know what I mean?
It is somewhere. It is one of those fruits that don't really have a lot of anything. It seems lighter.
Mm-hmm. And it seems more oatmeal-esque. As you went with oatmeal with 4, I didn't get any of that. This one I can actually go with an oatmeal with a hint of like a pecan in it, actually.
I was gonna say I'm getting like nut in the middle.
Oh yeah, no, I get like I get a hint of an oatmeal in the front with like a
this one.
Yeah, definitely.
This one's a little more of a spikier too. This one kind of kicks a little bit more.
Again, 4 is that quintessential, like easy to drink.
It was
no elbows. It's what people like. If I didn't know I didn't have a Woodford Reserve up here, it's what people used to say with Woodford Reserve. Drink so easy. No elbows whatsoever.
They're not lying.
They're not. 100%. Whatever 4 is drinking like that today.
So
with an oaky presence.
3 kind of just confirmed my guess coming back because it does. It's a little more aggressive, but it's got great flavors.
He doesn't agree with my bottle choices. I'm sticking with him so far. So far, I think I'm spot on. 3 is good, just not as good as 4.
100%.
That's all I gotta go with that one.
It is, but it is tasty.
It is good.
It has a little ride.
It has its own.
It doesn't stick around as long.
Pluses and minuses. That's one of the minuses. It doesn't have the finish.
So finally, 2's nose started to come around.
When we say expedite, he is in sprint mode. Hold on. No, yeah. So now this is way more caramel than it was before. I might have to switch those two. Oh, I like that one better. I might have to switch them too.
It's not as aggressive, but I get a little nut in the middle of that one too.
Finishes though. That has a better finish than what 3 just did.
I'm almost thinking you might be right on that.
I might do that.
I'm still not agreeing.
I might do that.
Wow.
I don't know. We're going to have to see. I'm going to have to go back and forth. I thought I decisively liked 3 better than 2 on the way there. Coming back, though, 2 is throwing some. This 2 is hanging on.
Probably going to be 2 just.
That's what I'm saying.
2
it
just climbed the ladder.
That's exactly what I was getting at. Like, coming left or right, 2 was the last place.
It was like nothing.
Down.
It really was nothing. It
just
took a while for us to bullshit over there.
It woke up.
It did.
Yep. So whatever's in 2 is now closer to tied with 3.
Agreed. It does have a pretty good hang time. Nose 1 is like.
It might even coat a little bit better than whatever 3 is. I don't know about the bottles. I may switch them back again anyways. But it definitely, it has a better viscosity coming this way. That's crazy. I think it was just because it came off of 1 and 1 was a beast.
Well, go back to 1 right now, and it's still smoking all 3. And just the nose.
You know, this is kind of what I said when we put like wheel horse in the things in there. People said, well, it's finished. That's not our fault. You know what I mean? They're still selling it for $31. You know what I mean? This is all sub 100. Some are easy to find. This is a fruit bomb. Holy crap.
It is that.
If you smell the left side of your glass, I'm getting a strawberry.
And then an oak finish.
I'm getting a strawberry on the left side of my glass. I've never had that. I've never actually
Yeah, I'm not getting strawberries. I don't get decisive fruit. I just get.
That's what pops into my head. There's literally no strawberry in it.
You watch more cartoons than me.
Is that what it is?
Probably not. Has kids, probably not. But
you said cartoons, and what popped into my head was my old sheets that I had on my twin bed. Was the Hanna-Barbera when they used to do the race with Snidely, and they did all the stuff. That's what popped into my head. I don't know why.
Still not even sure. Now, this hang time is probably the best longevity.
Yeah. It's not as fruity anymore as it was when it came one way. It still has the fruit. Not as much on the palate, though. It's huge oaky presence, though.
I'm stuck 1 and 4 and 2 and 3. They're kind of almost riding in the same for me.
I agree with that. The only issue I would have is for those of you that might be, I don't like finished whiskey. 1 is a finished whiskey to me. It really has that like a finished whiskey flavor. But all right. Again, 1 second for you. We're gonna finalize our order. We'll be right back.
Right back.
All right, so we are back. And we do not agree on what the bottles are, and it
Negative.
doesn't matter what the bottles are.
That's correct.
We do agree on the order that we have. And
100%.
I'll explain it as we go along, or I'll try my best anyways. But I personally think it might be Dexter as bottle 1 or glass 1, Still Austin as 2, Old Fitz as 3, and Early Times as 4.
And I have Still Austin, Fitzgerald, Early Times, and Dexter as 4.
All right. So whoever's ready, that's a little competition we do against ourselves. But we do agree, and I'll explain it as I go along. I mean, there's not a loser on the table. I just want to stress that. These are 4 good bottles. For 100 proof, if that's what you're looking for, these are 4 very good tasting bottles. So
And very distinct. They're very different, but yet very good.
They are, but I will go on record saying whatever 1 and 4 are far superior to whatever 2 and 3 are.
Agreed.
Because they're just lighter and brighter. They just bring way more flavor and taste and viscosity and the whole
100%.
nine. So, all right. So our last place glass was in glass number 3, and it's what you put in glass number 2.
2 was Old Fitz.
Old Fitz.
So I'm off to a bad start.
So I am not. Okay. All right. I was like, what is going on? Because I looked at the bottles and I confused myself. So all right. So Old Fitz came in dead last, and that was the moral of the story. I really wanted to see where this placed against some ones. These 2 won a bunch, and this was just a banger when we just did it. So for those that are chasing it, good luck. If you get it, you get it. It's not bad. We can stress that. It doesn't have the longevity, the flavor, the taste, or the finish.
Agreed.
But it's not bad.
Mhm.
But it's also not $69.99 good or worse because people are marking it up because it's
Correct.
Old Fitzgerald. So, all right. So our third place glass was in glass number 2, and it's what you put in glass number 4.
4 was Dexter.
Oh, so are you kidding me?
I got 4, Dexter.
Wow. So glass 2 was Dexter.
I'm all off the page here.
Wow. No, because that is the fruit. 1 is the fruitiest. I don't know what the hell 1 is, but man, it was bringing fruit and oak and all kinds of stuff. I would have bet money that was that one. Okay. So Dexter came in 3rd. So our second place glass was in glass number 1, and it's what you put in glass number 3.
3 was Still Austin.
So Still Austin brought the fruit on this one. That's crazy. Again, this was, we toyed with who was going to win, glass 1 or glass 4, glass 1 or glass 4. This is what the actual lineup actually is. We went back and forth. But the one that I said is quintessential bourbon is again, it is caramel, it is oak, it is just longevity and flavor and viscosity and everything you want in a whiskey for a liter for $19.99. It is the Early Times Bottle and Bond.
That is still amazing. It always pulls it off.
It does. And
I was so far off.
I can't believe these 2 were like that. I can't believe that that's not that. But hey, it is what it is. That's the blind. That's why you do it.
Is that what you had in the end? Early Times? You had that one for a while?
I had Early Times as the win. I really did because it sat me down. The only 2 I screwed up were these 2, but I don't
think this because I look at 7 year, or this is 7 year, and it's like
I still get a ton of fruit off of. It's crazy. I don't know. I get a ton of fruit off of glass 1.
You're right.
But again, there's a reason. You know what? Still Austin has won a ton of blinds we have done.
It has.
You know what I mean? So
it's done well.
It doesn't surprise me that it came in 1st and 2nd because that's exactly like this is snuck up on so many blinds that we've done that.
So back to this is the guarantee best whiskey or bourbon. You know they'll label.
Yep. Came in 3rd.
It didn't. It didn't fare so well.
Nope.
Against
3rd off of something that's a bottom shelf. You know, doesn't come to mass.
And a lot of people chase this.
Yeah, everybody chases it because of a name. So there it is. So that's Sunday Funday. If you want to see a future Sunday Funday, again, leave a comment down below. We love to hear from you guys. And if I have the bottoms, I will do it. Sometimes you guys suggest something and I kill the bottle. I usually blame Mike, but I kill the bottle. And if that's the case, we do try to get it, and we'll try to get it in. But if there is something you want to see, leave a comment down below. We'd love to have your suggestions. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more.
Cheers.
Cheers.